You're listening to Potty Mouth Radio, the home of movies, music, television, and comedy. Previously on Time to Die. After we killed the troll, the guys and I decided to go check on Calcrix, and geez, did she get down to some killing. Oh man, there were bodies everywhere, blood everywhere, but somehow Meepo survived, which is okay, I guess. So we decided to keep looking for the adventurers, and we found a hole, and I jumped in it, and that's where we are now.
I'm Paul, and I'm playing Kalana, a stunningly beautiful female high elf who is also a rogue.
I'm Liz, and I'm playing Umlaut, a young half-orc fighter from the Nibblefeet tribe.
I'm Dave, and I'm playing Felomir Wolfborn, a half-elf wild magic sorcerer.
I'm Billy, and I'm playing as Thelonious the monk. Get it? A 9-foot-tall, 500-pound tiefling who until recently had never left the monastery.
I'm Drew, and I'm your dungeon master.
It's time to die.
Where we last left everybody on Time to Die, you all entered into this tower that has a massive opening into the bottom, which descends into somewhere, all right? You met Dern, the leader of the goblin people, and following Grinnell, who seems to be a goblin who kind of like was asking for your help. She didn't want to fight. You passed through the goblin encampment full of men, women, and children, and also a massive pile, what appeared to be like just random hodgepodge of like junk, but there might have been some goodies mixed in. It almost looks like they just kind of like took over a swap meet and then they threw everything into a pile. And now you are within the confines of his essential like little throne room in this forlorn tower piece. And Thelonious and Umlaut have decided to jump down the hole.
Of course we did.
I see a hole, I jump in it. That's, you know.
Yeah, you do.
Look, I mean, at least I didn't have to roll for athletics to grab a rope or anything.
Saved some time there.
Well, I mean, would you like to?
Do we have to?
Nah.
How deep is the hole? Like, what have we actually
that's the
done
question,
here?
isn't
Are
it?
we
That
plummeting?
wasn't my question, Billy.
Yeah, and that's not what you asked before you just jumped in.
You'll find out soon enough.
You've already jumped, and I am now giving you the option. Would you like to roll a dexterity saving throw to try and grab one of the vines that is descending downward?
Hot tip answer is yes.
What are you doing?
As a man of God, I trust in my instinct.
Maybe Umlaut and I should roll to just like grab each other and use each other as like a parachute.
No, because you jumped.
That's not how
and
physics
then
works.
You jumped, and then I saw you jump, and then I went, oh, well, I better go after him.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Look,
Umlaut...
as a man of God, we didn't have physics in the
jump.
monastery,
Oh.
so...
Umlaut didn't...
I'm pretty sure you jumped.
If you grab your own shoulder
No,
and
I
lift
jumped,
up,
I jumped onto a what did you say, a vine? I think I'm pretty sure I jumped to grab a vine, didn't I?
Well, the vines go down, so you don't jump up to get the vine. The vines, there was like a 2-foot barrier, all right, of stone coming up, and then you had to go over the 2-foot barrier and down.
It's like a well.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of like
okay.
a well.
All right,
Billy
I will roll to
nosedived it.
try and grab onto a vine and then carefully climb the rest of the way down.
Well, let's see if you grab a vine.
So what would I roll?
This could be the moment.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
Is it
Would you also
1d6
like
by every
would you
10
like one
feet you
from me?
fall or something?
I mean, I'm assuming you also jumped in, so that's what I'm going off of.
Okay.
All right, I got a 12.
Okay, Liz?
Oh, wait, that's a saving.
Oh, geez, a 4.
Oh, was it? I hadn't actually looked at it yet.
so Thelonious grabs a vine and then Umlaut knocks him off it.
No, I didn't get a natural 1. I just screw myself up. I don't screw up Thelonious.
Okay, we're gonna roll some dice now.
Umlaut's gonna die. Umlaut's gonna die.
You might.
It's what it is.
Look, you're all fine with you dying, Liz, but I don't think the rest of us are fine with the rest of this adventure not having an umlaut.
Yeah, you're the
Yeah.
one keeping us alive.
Can we swap umlaut for Thelonious?
Is that a good sign with the G?
Hold on.
Oh, one. That's
Hold
good.
on, no. That was okay. Hold on, I'll do this.
No, look, no one this stupid deserves to live for that long.
All right. So, as you are falling, you attempt to grab the vines off to the side. You failed the dexterity saving throw,
Yes,
Billy.
I did.
And it's
Oh, Billy
Oh,
failed
I
it
failed as well.
Oh, Billy also failed.
Oh.
So the first roll is going to be for Billy, plummeting 80 feet to the bottom.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty
That's a
deep.
long way.
Yeah.
Billy, take 25 points of damage.
Okay, I don't have
I-
25 points of damage. I've got.
You'll have to owe him some health.
I love Paul's face right now.
How much damage do you have though?
I've got 13.
Well, that's-
This could be
Oh.
the dumbest.
oh my god,
Character
he's one off
death.
dying altogether. No,
Billy.
no.
You are actually not dead.
Oh, my
No.
God.
If you were to have taken 2 more points of damage, you would have died automatically.
Okay. So I'm unconscious though.
You are
Yes.
unconscious and dying.
Okay.
Again, the only healer in the group.
Where's Erky?
No.
Where's
With
Erky?
Uki.
Hold on. Now we got to roll for Liz.
All right.
Well, surely she'll land on the pool of Thelonious.
Yeah, do I get
big.
advantage?
18 points.
Do I get advantage and land on Thelonious and kill him? I do exactly 2 points of damage to you. But no, okay.
Liz, you land, you hit the bottom with 6 points of life left.
Hey.
Did I?
You fell 80 feet, and
Yeah.
since you have 24 hit points and you took
I do.
18 points of bludgeoning damage from falling 80 feet, you hit the ground,
Amazing.
luckily enough to open up your eyes and see kind of like blood pooling out of
Out of my skull.
A giant blue and red mess.
Okay, so Umlaut lands in
Yep.
a giant pool and then just opens her eyes and goes, ouchie. And
as Thelonious kind of like stares at you and just like,
Yeah. Liz, can you lean close to me for a second?
Jesus Christ.
I've got to
yes.
tell you
You're
something.
you're not talking, Billy.
before you tell me anything horribly
We'll
embarrassing,
let him have one
on your
line and then
deathbed.
he's going
Okay.
to pass out and roll a death saving throw.
Okay.
Liz, I have to tell you something.
And by Liz, do you mean Umlaut? You're
Umlaut.
well, half-orc fighter companion.
He's
Yes?
dying. Give him a break.
Don't tell the others, particularly not the elf. But I'm not. I'm not actually a monk. I'm a cleric.
What?
I've been lying to you guys this whole time.
Umlaut's just going to stare at him as he like passes out into unconsciousness and go, it all makes
Stand-
sense. He had no dexterity at all. He fell off a rope. It all makes sense now. Oh, clerics are way less cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
I
I
can see
lied
why he'd
about
do that.
it.
You'd think there would have
This
been a fair
is-
bit more healing, though.
This is awesome. I don't know this yet, but it's
You
going
don't
to be
know it.
awesome. I tell you what,
Maybe you never
your
will.
corpse is getting a talking to.
Only if Umlaut tells.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well,
Can
Um,
Umlaut do a medicine check to try and do something?
Well, you don't have any healing potions. You didn't buy one.
No,
so.
but I want to do a medicine check. So can I like stabilize?
And if you were holding
broken
one, it's
bones
probably
or something?
smashed.
if you want to try a medicine check, sure.
Cool. I will do that. I have a +0, so
Woohoo!
the 9 I rolled is probably not going to do much, but it's better than the natural
You-
1 I rolled immediately afterwards
Umlaut,
by accident.
Umlaut pokes him with a stick a few times and says, "Get up, get up."
I only meant to roll once, but the natural 1 I rolled.
Okay,
second
so
is
the
kinda
so the
funny.
9 does not make it.
No.
Okay.
Billy, before I move on to everybody else, I will need a d20 roll from you for a death saving throw.
Okay.
Hopefully you do not crit fail and get 2.
Hey.
17.
Oh, that's a success. Isn't
Okay,
It?
that is a success.
If you'd
And
done
you
that
are-
for the
you're
dex
good.
save,
You're good for this one. And we will we'll go back up to everybody else who is
to the sensible elves.
Do you want to just
Everybody-
explain what the death save throw, like how that works, Drew? Because
Yeah, death saving throw. If you fall below your hit points, you are not necessarily dead unless you actually take twice your hit points and beyond 0, reducing it and then going again. But he's got to make 3 death saving throws, rolling a 10 or higher. If he rolls 3, he stabilizes at 0 and he's not going to die. If he rolls a natural 20, that counts as 2. If he rolls a natural 1, that actually counts as 2 failed.
Okay.
What happens if you fail 1?
If you fail 1, it's a tick mark, and you failed 1. And whether you get to 3 saves or 3
okay, so
fails.
it's best of 5, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
fingers crossed. I don't know what you're crossing your fingers for, one way or the other.
So
But we're
I'm
all
crossing
hoping
my
for a
fingers to find
particular
out he's a
outcome.
cleric. That's what I'm crossing
everybody
my
else
fingers
is
for.
everybody else
I'll
is
never
still
tell.
up here, and you just saw your friends go over the edge.
Is this the dumbest half-party kill in D&D history?
Excuse me, I'm still fine. Not that you know that.
Anyway, I look at Falamir and say, and also, because there's still a whole bunch of goblins in this room, right?
Oh, yeah. There's
Presumably
still
they're
some,
looking quite surprised.
There are there's Grinnell, who is that kind of shapely goblin shamaness who kind of like led you here. But you also have a bunch of hobgoblin guards. You have Dern, who is their leader, who you addressed last time. Meepo actually, after he saw them go over the edge, kind of like goes up to the edge and like looks over and goes,
Friend!
Bye. Excellent.
If he was a real friend, he would have stopped me jumping.
Good luck.
I'm going to go up to the leader. What's his name?
Dern.
his name is Dern.
Durin, and say, the hole that our 2 friends just hurled themselves down, where does that go? Is that a deep hole?
He tells you that it goes down to the grove.
Any idea
and-
how far down it goes?
Yeah. Is it a safe distance to jump, would you say?
He kind of looks and he kind of chuckles and he says, like, it is definitely not safe to just leap over. He's
Thank
like,
you.
there are the vines. They could have climbed down the vines.
The vines. Okay.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Kalana, should we climb down the vines or should we hurl ourselves into the abyss?
Let me think on this one. Maybe we should climb down the vines and create some kind of anchor point with rope at the top as well. Now, the goblins could cut that, but it's just a fallback safety plan.
Yep. Sounds
Because
good.
if we both fall as well, failing dexterity checks, then we are in a lot of poo.
That's
I
so
could do
much
that.
smarter
I
than
got
you
some
did.
rope here. I do not think you would trust me, since I am
Sure,
only
I mean,
waiting
you-
up here to kill you.
Not sure. You could try and find something that you could probably,
I
hitch
have
your
rope in my
to.
backpack. Yeah,
Right.
is there anywhere to tie it? Yeah.
So is it the rope that came with your like starter pack?
Yeah, I think that's like 50 feet, isn't it?
So
it
it's
gets us
50 feet of rope.
We've each got it. We can tie them together.
Yeah, good point.
Okay.
So it's more like, tying it around waist. And so if we slip off the vines, then there's a fallback sort of safety plan.
And if we need to climb back up, we don't climb and then have... How far is the distance from the top of the vines to the lip of the well or hole? Is it reachable, or can we not climb back up if we need to?
Good point.
The vines like going down.
Yeah, so if we get down the bottom and it's a pool of lava and Umlaut and Thelonious are well dead and we want to climb back out, can we climb back up the vines, or do we get to sort of 6 feet from the top and have an area with no vines?
You could easily you could climb up the vines and just kind of make your way. Like if one vine runs out, obviously there's more, because there's a lot of vines just kind of like rolling
didn't
down
you
the
say
side.
that there's an area of vine-free stone at the top before the vines start?
There's like it's almost like the
like a
lip
wall.
of a well.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
like, it's just
How-
2 feet of stone high.
Oh, so you can get to the top of the vines and reach the 2 feet to the
Sure.
lip of
Yes.
the
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the vines go over that and they
Yeah.
kind of go
Okay.
down.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll tie a rope, tie the ropes together,
If
tie
we
them
can
to
find
something.
something to
And,
tie them to, that'd be great.
Well, as you guys are getting your ropes situated and tying off together, Dern looks over towards the entrance to his little throne room, and he points a finger and he says, like, "Why is he free?" And in a stern voice, the finger just kind of like darts towards Erky Timbers.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Guess we don't have a medic available.
Have we already started climbing down? Are we there to?
I assume
yet.
now you guys are making like maybe taking the time to put your rope
tie the
together.
ropes together and everything.
Yeah.
All right, thinking fast on the spot.
We found him wandering. He's been very helpful to us and a good friend to our party.
Dave.
Oh,
I didn't say we freed him. I said we found him walking.
is he not meant to be walking around? I'll ask.
That no, he was a prisoner.
What did he do?
He entered here with those humans.
Ah,
Like he's not supposed to be here. This is our area. This is our land. So he was taken prisoner. Kept preaching about Paylor.
well, we'll look after him for you and bring him back on the way up after we take care of business down in the Grove.
What business do you have in the Grove?
What we told, what's the name, Grendel, right? We were looking for Baylor, is that his name?
Bellend.
Oh, Balak.
Balak. Did we tell that's what we were, or did we tell her we were looking for the humans? I can't remember.
So he tells you, he says,
Both, I think.
the adventurers, he says, it's too late for them. One of them lies at the bottom of the well and the rest went with Balak.
Well, we'll go have a chat to Balak,
Yeah.
Balak, and see if we can find out what's going on. Are you friends to Balak?
So he tells you that Balak tends to the grove below and he cultivates the fruit, which he has an uneasy, kind of like a frenemy relationship with Balak. Like, he's almost taken occupancy down below into the depths of the grove itself, cultivating the fruit from the guiltiest tree. It's an uneasy relationship, but both of them prosper because the goblins still get some of the fruit. They get to sell it, and but he has had to give up some of his people to go and like work for Balak, which he's not happy about.
Would you like your people back?
And we can bring you more of the fruit if you like.
He kind of scratches his chin a little bit, and he says, "Like, listen, if the others below are not too twisted, then yes, please have them come back. And if you could deal with Balak."
Reckon we might have to. Okay. We'll need Erky here.
He sighs. He says, "Fine,
All right.
take him."
Let's do this.
Yep. Tie off the ropes and sally forth.
All right. Well, you guys can climb on down.
While they're doing that, can we see if Thelonious is dead yet?
Billy can make another death saving throw.
You're sitting on him. Just have a look.
And
This
poke him.
Poke him
See
again.
what happens.
this is really scary, guys. Oh, 13. Yes, that's a pass, yeah?
Okay,
Woo, 2
that
for
is
2.
a pass.
Oh, she's close.
One more to go.
All right, so we'll say that way. With his save, you guys could probably have made it down a good 40 feet. And
Halfway.
if Liz has something to do, we'll say another 40 feet are going to happen, and I'll have Billy make his last saving throw.
When we get down a bit, I'm going to call out below. You know, is anyone? Can you hear us down there?
Well, while I'm waiting for them to come down and waiting for Thelonious to wake up, can I just have a look around and see what I see?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Thank you. That is what Umlaut would like.
Oh, man. I can see the corner of a bad guy up the top there, too. We're about to have
Shit,
to
yeah.
fight something.
See the
think
corner
there's
of
a
a
tree.
bat?
You
You're not.
won't.
Yeah, I'm...
Your contribution will
I
be
don't
that
know what you mean.
we might slip in you as we run to attack.
What
All right,
body part is that, actually?
So,
That's the bell end.
That's kind of what it looks like to me.
I'm sure whatever noise that Thelonious made as he slammed into the ground,
plummeted.
Splat.
has alerted whatever's down there to the fact there are visitors. So
Oh, of course. Okay, so Liz, what you see luminescent fungus shedding violet light, and it clings to the walls and the ceilings of this wide cavern. The air is damp, chilly, and redolent with the odors of loam, decay. A layer of earth mixed with rotting vegetation and the remains of cave animals covers the floor. Several varieties of mushrooms and fungi grow on the detritus, as well as a few saplings.
I want to eat them.
What if they're poison, Liz?
I don't.
But I'm not going to
I don't have
right
the thing
now
for that.
because I'm feeling a little unwell. But if I was at full strength, I promise you, Umlaut would be trying those mushrooms.
Okay. So
This doesn't even like mushrooms. This is an Umlaut thing.
Are you?
Oh, Oh, so
Are you just kind of like looking around you in your general area, or are you kind of like gazing around the entire room?
I think I would have would I have heard Kalana yet yelling out?
Yeah, because
Did I,
we,
like,
we,
roll
we,
Yeah,
perception or
I'm
something?
sure. Yeah, it would have echoed down the
we did that
the shaft.
past 40 feet, so it was within 40 feet.
right.
Okay, so I hear that, and I'll just yell out and be like, "I'm okay, but Thelonious is. I think he might be dead, but I don't know. I'm not a medicine man, so someone might have to look at that. But this seems okay. There's like some mushrooms that I want to eat here, but I think we're okay.
He might be dead, and he might be a cleric.
Oh, maybe no. I did not say that. I have not yet told anyone that. Thank you.
All right.
Next time,
So-
Billy, you should just message, message it to me in chat, or make them go away and cover their ears so
Yeah.
that they can't know the
Yeah.
information.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Or
as
maybe
you
I
are,
could feed him a mushroom and see if that helps.
I'm sure you could. I mean, you probably could force something in his mouth. As you are looking around and observing all the mushrooms, and you've called back to them, what you do hear is panicked shrieks of what sounds like a terrified animal peal through the air and echo off the cavern's high ceilings and stone walls. Again, with the smell of rotting vegetation and decay, the rampant smell of animal carcasses do kind of assault your nose. Over, often to the north, you see what appears to be like a shamble of something kind of like lumbering around, and there's this tiny little squeak and something that sounds like a muffled kind of like grumble coming off over to the northeast. So as we look at the entire room,
Oh, yeah. It's more pictures of
so
things that I don't necessarily want to see.
hear
Troll-looking
shrieks.
things.
You hear shrieks coming from this creature. Something that appears to be chasing after it. And this thing right here almost looks as if it is trying to get over to it, but it's being held back by these.
What are
So
those
at that
last
point-
things?
Huh?
Trolls? Some sort of rock troll, maybe?
God, if
They-
the troll went dead.
Or
troll?
something. Billy, can you give me one last save before everybody hits the ground floor?
Well, it might not be one last save,
Hopefully,
Drew.
it is the last one. 20, not 20. Heck yeah.
Really?
The monk
Billy, you
returns.
stabilize.
Does that mean he just wakes up with
Stabilize.
full health?
No.
That's what a nat 20 is,
it
right?
just stabilizes at 0.
The monk lives.
Can I
All
hear him
right.
like cough weekly or something? And I'm like, I don't think he's dead now, but he may be soon because there seems to be a bunch of creepy animals in here. Hurry up!
Can we,
So-
I mean,
Yell.
does our
With
dark
that-
vision extend to this full cavern, or can we not really see half this stuff?
I mean, by that time, everybody could probably have already made, again, the next 40 feet coming down, going along with
Oh,
the
I mean,
rope,
yeah,
or if you
once we're on the
decided to-
ground, is this entire cavern or room?
It's illuminated. It's illuminated
Okay.
through some like mushrooms on the wall.
Oh,
and
that's
some
right. Everything's
fungus.
kind of
Yeah.
looks like Prince's bedroom.
There you go.
How do you know what Prince's bedroom looks like?
Shh.
So how do you guys land? Are you going to do some sort of sweet like blade pose or something?
I
Yes.
do that Black Widow superhero landing.
Superhero landing? Yeah,
Superhero landing.
sweet. I just turn around and you guys just land perfectly and like look really impressive, and I'm like,
Pick the
I look like that
picture of
too when I landed.
Elven Grace.
And you just see like all this blood streaming from me. I'm like, I landed really well too. But
She
someone might.
pops back in her
It's like
shoulder.
a crack from your ankles.
I look really cool. Can someone come and help?
What happened to
him?
the
He
monk?
coughed.
Oh, no, I know what happened to the monk. Stupidity. Okay.
Yes, that's what happened to the monk.
Uh,
And I'm like nods just really awkwardly.
Excellent.
Erky
I
will
don't-
walk up, and
Poke him.
yep, he's gonna pray over him,
Poke him with some healing magic.
and he's gonna heal him for 7.
Back to 7 health. That's
And
amazing.
he's gonna look at you, and he's gonna sit there. He's gonna kind of like, he'll brush his hand on your shoulder and be like, "Halor is watching over you."
Halor knows you're not a monk.
Now, am I right in saying that what have we got going? So there's all these things around us, but they're not attacking us at this point in time.
Can you do?
They are not. They're not
the-
attacking you. No.
What do these big grey things look like?
They,
We can if it's illuminated, we can see how
You can
how
definitely-
big
you
they
can
are, what they
definitely,
are.
Sure. They almost look like skeletons, kind of like wrapped in like shawls.
Can I do like a nature
Okay,
check to
time
see
to
if I've seen them
shine,
before or
monk
anything?
slash Erky.
You can totally give a nature check if you want. The creatures themselves, they don't seem to be attacking or doing really anything. They almost, if you someone want to gives me like a perception check.
Well, I've done a nature check.
I mean, you
With
can
my
tell
negative
it-
one,
it
I got
looks-
a 2.
It looks like a skeleton. You can tell it's a skeleton.
I'm like, hey guys, I think it's a skeleton.
Falamir, with your perception, they're not attacking. They are gardening.
Okay.
They're like tending to the growth and the foliage confined within this room.
Are they goblin sized?
No, they're
No.
like human size.
Okay. That's disconcerting.
Can someone else with decent nature do a nature check and see if you can figure out what they are?
Well, actually, I'm awake now, and I have pretty good nature.
Boom, Felamir's
Oh,
all
there you
over
go.
it.
Falamir's got it.
19.
They are definitely skeletons, and they are.
I can
tending to-
confirm that they are indeed skeletons.
They are tending
Just
to the
as I
grounds.
And at that point, Falamir proved his worth to the party.
So we
Now-
can't see
With
the
my
bell end
combined
anywhere,
rolls
though.
of 18 and 19, I looked at the skeleton and determined that it was a skeleton.
There you go.
Thank you
And-
for your
and-
input.
They appear to be gardening.
Oi.
Gardening. Gardening what?
Okay.
These mushrooms? Oh, does that mean I can eat the mushrooms? And Amnat walks over to try and grab a mushroom.
Maybe you ask the skeleton if you can have it first.
Okay.
Don't
so
alienate them all immediately.
Amnat will walk
Right, no.
over. So is it all these purple things that we can see on the map? That's a
Meanwhile,
mushroom?
thing
Yeah,
chasing
those are
rat
sea growth.
or whatever, and dude not wanting thing to eat rat or whatever it is.
Well, so Liz, as you had heard before earlier, the screeching coming from this creature off in the distance, you can see it trying to run away, and this mound, this almost like this grouping of, it almost looks like a runaway kind of bush or tumbleweed. It's chasing clearly after this creature that is like squeaking for its life. And off in the distance, this creature that is being kind of held back by two of the skeletons, almost like getting in its way. He looks over at you and he says like, stop it, save thing.
Well, Amnat does like the underdog, and it sounds squeaky like children, or how Amnat imagines children to sound, because she doesn't have any or know many. So she's going to go and try and save the weird squeaky thing.
Sure.
So she's going to, Amnat's going to run over and go and try and attack the tumbleweed, I guess.
Okay.
Is that what I'm doing? Yeah. Is that what we're calling it? Tumbleweed?
It kind of looks like a mashup of some sticky, like kind of like sharp twigs. But as you get closer,
Swamp Thing!
they're
It's an
kind of like
orgy.
mashed together. Some hands are coming out, and you can definitely see like a pair of like glowing eyes inside. It's almost it's like as if an angry tumbleweed is kind of like staring at you.
Okay, Amnat's going to run over and be like, Mr. Angry Tumbleweed, stop it. You can't hurt little things. And then make an attack. Can I do that? And like try
Okay,
and hit it
yeah.
with a great axe?
You can totally try.
All right, I'm going to do that. So 1 moment, caller.
all right, get ready to fight the
What
skeletons.
what does the squeaky thing look like? It looks like a mouse in the graphic, but is it like a little rodent?
You can definitely see a mouse trying to run away.
Okay, so I've hit for 18, which I imagine hits.
Okay, it does hit.
And I do 8 slashing damage to this tumbleweed bundle of sticks and eyes.
Okay.
I feel like we should have just left this mouse alone.
No, Umlaut always likes to save the underdog, and the
Or
DM was
waited
suggesting I go
until
over there,
it
so I'm guessing
somehow
you can do something
responded.
for me. Well, look, we could have
right.
just left Urky, and now Urky's the ones that saved your bloody life. So maybe you should just
That's-
shut up and
that's
let me
true.
save people.
Well, now that we have Umlaut taking a swing at this, it's going to roll initiative. Umlaut can roll initiative.
Okay.
Who's this red dragon looking fella down the bottom? Do we know who that is?
Yes,
That's Meepo.
That's Meepo.
Oh, I didn't know Meepo came with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our friend.
He's largely fucking useless, so
Well,
okay.
so are you, but here we are still hanging out.
Hello, who told you they were skeletons?
Oh, well,
Give-
thank God.
give
I'd
him a
already made that
chance.
assumption myself.
Pickle blights? Am I reading that correctly? Oh, prickle blights.
Swarm of prickle blights.
I would much prefer it to be a swarm of pickles.
Pickles.
I like it as an
well-
angry tumbleweed.
Pickle Rick.
You are you are up unless anybody else wants to get in the fight to take down this.
Did it try and
Grizzly
hit
Bush.
me?
Well, I mean, you're up first, so
Oh, okay. So I get to go again. Cool.
yeah, you get to go again.
Yeah, I don't need you guys. I've got this. And I. What does the history tell you? I'm awesome and shut up. And that's feeling saucy. Well, except that she got a 9 to hit, which I imagine does not hit.
It does not hit.
Okay, well then Umlaut then just slashes her great axe into the ground and is like, "Go away, you horrible thing!" And oh, can I use like my bonus action to yell intimidatingly?
Sure.
Excellent. And then I can roll intimidation, and then I'll beat it, and it'll run away, right?
You can certainly try.
I got 12 for intimidation.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be scared of you
Rude.
at all. It is going to, however, try and scrape you.
Ooh, 20.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
shit. Yeah, that
That
scrapes
gets
her.
me. And
it
I've just
definitely-
remembered that I am not well.
Yeah.
So,
You
so
fell.
it does scrape you. It does scrape you, and
This is going to be embarrassing.
No, I think it might just be fatal. I die from a tumbleweed.
You die from a thorn.
Oh shit, this is bad.
Yeah.
I was fine with 9, just 9.
here,
don't
I'll
you
roll
only
this roll
have-
myself?
Wait, no,
Six-
I'm not.
six
Actually, I've
health?
only got 6.
Yep.
You've only
Okay,
got 16.
Better than 15. Okay, so
15, but 15 takes you down to -10
all
or
right,
-9.
so then I fall over and I am now dying on the ground.
All right. Immediately, death saving throw, please.
Oh, okay, yes.
Secretly,
fun
I'm kind
times.
of glad that she's the only person I told I'm not a monk.
Oh
That is
no!
a fail.
First fail.
That is a fail. All right, guys.
I'm gonna.
you see
can I
Umlaut fall to the
fire?
ground.
Can I stay where I am, way back here, and firebolt this tumbleweed?
I thought you were going to say Firebolt Umlaut, so she absolutely dies and stops giving
Yeah.
a shit.
I'll- yeah.
Likewise,
Yeah, you can.
I will.
You can do it.
You guys
Shoot
will
him
have
with
to
the
roll
short bow.
initiative, won't you?
Yep.
Well, I mean, he's not exactly in the fight now. If he wants to take kind of like a pop shot at it,
Yeah.
I'll allow him to do that. And if anything,
Likewise.
actually, I'll give you advantage on it because he's going to definitely be distracted for the fact that he just dropped Umlaut.
He wouldn't have dropped me if I hadn't just fallen down like an 80-foot drop.
Same thing. Same thing apply to me, Drew, with shooting an arrow at it, or just the first one.
He might take notice after the
Okay,
after the
fair
fireball. Okay, well, with the advantage, is that a nat 20?
Yeah, it
Oh
is.
yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Is that
I
a
get to
critical hit?
That's a critical hit, and I get to use the spell chart.
Hey.
Oh, fun.
All right, critical hit spells. You can immediately take a free disengage action or dash action after this.
I don't want to dash
Yeah.
anywhere. I don't want to go
You
anywhere
can
near
dash
that
over
fucking
to
thing.
me.
Oh, I mean,
and
there you go.
help me.
That's okay.
You're
so,
right next to the scary death prickle.
Well, hopefully you'll
so-
kill it, Dave. Hopefully you'll
Okay,
kill it with this hit.
so do your damage because you definitely hit.
Hopefully, it just bursts into flames.
Yeah.
Oh.
Two damage. Two.
2 points.
You just one of the twigs just catches fire at the end. It's like
Briefly,
just sort of-
and then fizzles out.
Fizzles out.
What
yeah.
a critical hit that was.
You hurl some fire at it. It catches fire and it shrieks a little bit, and you see it kind of wiggle
Stop, drops, and
around, and the
rolls?
fire goes out.
I think
What
it's
would
not
have
drops
been-
and
now-
rolls.
What would have been
Now
awesome if
it's
this
attention.
thing does a lot of damage because it's covered in prickles, but it only has 2 hit points.
Now its attention is on you. So, Dave, if you want to roll
Good.
initiative, Paul, I believe you want to take a shot. You can roll initiative.
Yep. Sure do.
Anybody else that wants to?
I'm not going to.
Oh, for
Bloody
Turkey.
typical.
I refuse.
Well, I
Tell
can't
you
win
what.
with you guys. I fight and then I die and you mock me. I don't fight and you mock me.
I've told you before, we will just mock you. There is literally nothing you can do, so just do what you want.
They
I
right.
thought my 9 pi beat its 9, but it's rolled again. Or is that?
9.
Oh, that's Meepo.
That's Meepo. Meepo got
Oh,
a
good.
16. Thelonious got a 5. Katana's going to take your shot.
Right. Shoot this motherfucker.
If it's a tumbleweed, wouldn't arrows just go straight through it?
About to
Depends
find
on
out.
whether
I
you
guess.
hit it or not. It's kind of the whole point of D&D.
No, but I mean it's a mesh. It's more air than it is twig.
Well, that's why it has an
that's-
armor class. Its armor is the
Okay,
gaps.
an 8, Paul, does
Does
not
not hit.
hit it.
Of course not.
No.
Well done.
No,
Excellent
didn't-
effort.
Oh, no, that was his initiative. Yeah.
So now we're going to go to Meepo. Meepo is going to
Throw a
sling
pebble.
he's going to sling his own firebolt because he saw how effective Falamir was.
If fucking Meepo outscores me on magic,
I just
Well, at
think
least
it's
you hit-
hilarious. He thought it was effective.
why has he been using a friggin' sling the entire bloody game then? If he can
Because
hurl fire.
Meepo didn't acquire something beforehand that
he's leveled up.
made him feel shiny.
Yeah, remember he got that like amulet or something
Oh,
from that person.
Hey, Meepo.
yeah.
Meepo hits it with a firebolt from across the room.
I'm so stealing that amulet.
Can he please like just wink at Falamir and just be like,
Yeah, that's how
it's done.
Firebolt's done.
Now I'm stealing the amulet and kicking him in the crotch.
Okay.
It's not your turn yet.
From behind you, Falamir, you see a bolt of red light just zing, fly by you. It hits this little pile of tumbleweed and erupts into flames. And you turn back around and Meepo's just like,
Little.
pity pang.
It's because I'm his
Meepo
friend.
Inferno.
I'm his friend and he wants to help me.
After the tumbleweed erupts into flames, you see this guy kind of like break through these two skeletons that seem to be holding him back. And this mouse comes out from the mushrooms and you see him bend down and pick up the mouse and almost like coddle it and say, thank you for saving Fang.
Okay, can
He's
he
like,
save
"But
me
now-
now?
But now, please go help Grip.
No, help Umlaut first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
but
you-
Umlaut, you need to make another save.
Strange being, you may have noticed that one of our comrade fell saving your pet. Do you have any healing potions or anything that could help her?
That is a save. Good job.
I rolled a 14, so I'm at 1 fail, 1 save.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to see if I can bind wounds or do something to try and save Umlaut.
Ask the mage to help.
Thank you.
No, not the mage, the
So-
monk.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how many spell slots I have left.
Erky will walk over and use one of his last couple of spells,
Is that enough to heal me?
giving 10 points of healing,
So does that
Huzzah.
stabilize
which
me?
brings you back up. Yeah, so you're stabilized. I believe you're at like 3.
All right, cool. Well, then I'll come over. I've got 3 spell slots now that I'm level 2, so I am also going
Level
to
2 monk, huh?
Yes, now that I'm a level 2 monk, which I 100% am.
100%.
100%.
Yeah, cleric with a shaved head.
Oh, there we go. And
Okay.
I cure her for 6.
There you go.
Okay, Umlaut sits bolt upright with her now 9 hit points and goes, point me at the next thing to kill, guys. I'm ready to go.
Next time on Time to Die.
Umlaut wants to hold my dagger to Falamir's throat and say, I want my share. Now, please.
Get him in the eyes.
Too late. It's already in my sack. I've already added it to the number. You can't undo that. It's against the rules.
I might say you will regret this. I make you the solemn,
All right, can we
the
just chill
solemn
out?
vow right now.
It will be split up.
No, but I can't give it back to him later. So I
No, it's not split up with him. We
Sure,
rescued
you
his
could.
mouse. This is our payment. This was.
This is my choice. I don't like taking money. That's all right. You'll regret it. I will remember this.
Thanks for listening to Time to Die. If you want to get in touch with us, you can do that at pottymouthradio.com or pottymouthradio@gmail.com or on all the socials at pottymouthradio.